got special music and everything. Look at this. We got Rick and Brady here on the couch. Let's talk some trending in the sports world. Trending today, Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas, Nevada. The matchup is now set. The teams, they may seem familiar for fans of recent Super Bowls, Brady.
That's right. The Kansas City Chiefs are going to take on the San Francisco 49ers. It's a rematch of Super Bowl 54 back in 2020. Over the weekend, the Chiefs took down the top-seeded Baltimore Ravens 17-10 in Baltimore yesterday in the AFC Championship game. Patrick Mahomes threw for 241 yards, but it was the Chiefs' defense that really rose to the occasion, holding the high-powered Ravens offense to just 10 points. The defending champs will now go to their fourth Super Bowl in the last 5 years. Over in the NFC Championship, the San Francisco 49ers mounted a furious comeback to outlast the Detroit Lions 34-31. The Lions had a 17-point lead at halftime, but the Niners would score 27 points in the second half, securing the win and clinching their second trip to the big game in the last 5 years. The Super Bowl will be played on Sunday, February 11th. You might remember, Joe, that back in the day, the Chiefs came back to beat the 49ers 31-20 back about 4 years ago.
Okay.
I'll tell you, what's your pick?
I'm going with the Chiefs. I got no dog in this fight.
I don't think you can bet against Patrick Mahomes.
But I like to watch a dynasty kind of come together, and I think 3 rings would really do the job.
Would. Yeah, when was the last time that ever happened?
I'm sure Tom Brady did it at some point.
Yeah, well, that's true. It's true. Probably the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah,
that's
maybe
fair.
Maybe 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Maybe the Cowboys. I'm not quite sure exactly how that would go.
Them
Going back
Cowboys.
way too back in history. One thing that I wouldn't pick is this couch to watch the Super Bowl on.
No, you don't like the couch?
Because these two guys look uncomfortable.
All right, well, we have
Okay.
some other things to talk about related to the Super Bowl, gentlemen. Here's a possible hiccup for the Super Bowl. Taylor Swift's The Eras Tour picks back up this year, and she's set to perform in Tokyo, Japan, the day before the Super Bowl. We have done the math. Tokyo, 17-hour flight they're 17 hours ahead of Las Vegas, where the game's being held. And her show starts at 6 p.m. local time in Tokyo, would wrap up around 10 p.m. local time in Japan. So if she were to take a flight around midnight after her show, she would land in Las Vegas at 7 p.m. on Super Bowl Sunday. So still a day before the game. Kickoff is set for 3:30 Pacific time. I'll say that Taylor Swift being there for the Chiefs, I mean, she's the good luck charm.
Well, you know,
so far,
it's got to be a private jet. Come on, would there really be a problem with getting over there?
I don't know.
I mean, she can kind of do anything.
She's got a few bucks.
It seems like it's light work
coach.
for her.
I can tell you it's not coach. But anyhow, that would be a lot of fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? You just a real quick trip from Japan back to the U.S. just for a little football game?
Some
You know,
people would be
it's
tired.
unfair. She becomes a Chiefs fan for one season, already experiencing the highest point of success.
Do you know who
Yeah,
the
she
most
kinda
excited about this should be is the NFL? Can you
That's
imagine
fair.
how many people are
Yeah,
going to
it
watch
is.
this game?
Well, she's actually become not the Kansas City Chiefs, it's the Kansas City.
Taylor Swift. The
Seems that way.
Swift.
She's the new person to watch.
She
for that
is.
sort of thing.
For me, it'll never get old seeing the young girls, 5, 6, 7, 8 years old, with their dad sitting there on a Sunday.
Yeah.
Dad's got a beer, and she just holds up her sign, and she's waiting to see Taylor Swift on TV for 20 seconds, and everyone's happy. It's a perfect Super Bowl Sunday, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well,
I'm expecting a big game from Travis Kelce.
Big game, big game. All right, Rick, Brady, thanks for being on the couch with us. Brady, we'll hear from you just after the break.
Yeah, we got
Some more
Boise
sports.
State coming up.
Okay.
Lots to talk about.